Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I don't know about you, but I know when everything is going great for me, when my mindset and outlook is positive and thriving, it's because I'm doing these systems and the habits that really boost my mood and that bring quality into my life. And these kind of habits are so important to have when you have a 9 to 5 life, when you're working for someone else, when you're always meeting demands and requests, working on big projects and team goals, and maybe your patience is being tested. It is so important to have some go-to methods that really center yourself. And self-care is to sustain us. We should be practicing this regularly throughout our week, throughout our month, throughout our year to keep us going, to help us avoid burnout. So I want to get into what those self-care habits look like for me and why they have the positive effect that they do, because I really think you should give these a try. So let's get into it. First up is journaling. Journaling is a key ritual on my journey. It allows me to sit in my own thoughts on my own terms, express things in my own words without questions, without judgment, without interruptions from anybody else. Sometimes I'm writing about recent events, something that happened during the week or during the day. Sometimes I'm not even doing that. I'm dissecting or analyzing a memory or something from the past and coming to terms with how that makes me feel now or what I've learned from it. Or often I'm writing about what I see for myself in the near future, in the long-term future, manifesting, things like that. What's really beneficial about journaling, particularly when you're working through emotions, is you're no longer holding that in. Okay, when that spills onto the page, it's not stewing in you the way it was before. It doesn't hold the same weight or capacity as it might have been before. Those thoughts now have a home outside of you. When we're working so much at our jobs, we have so many voices coming at us, emails, messages, phone calls, meetings. Like, we need that time in our own headspace to be in tune with our own voice and what we want to express. Not to mention all the responsibilities and obligations we might have outside of work. You know, we have things to do for our friends and families and loved ones. We just really need some time to spend with ourselves. What's also great about journaling is that you can see how far you've come. If you are using your journal to track progress or manifest, you know, months down the road or years down the road, you can flip back through those pages and really see how far you've come and see the ups and downs along the way. Like, they're a part of you, they're a part of your journey, and you can look back at what you've learned. It's also beautiful to just capture like good moments, awesome moments, joy-filled moments, and look back at that too. I know we do this a lot with our social media platforms that we have, posting photos and videos and scrolling back on them, but I think there's something extra special about having a journal that's just for you, that really captures what you were feeling in that moment. And if writing isn't your thing, there are other ways to express your emotions or reflections. You can always talk into your phone, into your voice notes app, create journal entries that way, title them, organize them, collect them, and listen back on them later, or just delete them after you've expressed what you wanted to say. You can also create collages that express those emotions and those thoughts and reflections. You know, use pictures that you've printed or things from magazines, stickers that you've collected, and really bring that together and capture the essence of what you're feeling. My next self-care tip is to do your favorite workout. Do that thing that you like to do that gets you moving and gets your heart rate up, because that boost to your brain and your mood when you're moving your body in the way that feels good to you is so real. And I know it can be really hard to do and really hard to figure out when to do it when you're tired all day or you're tired from working during the week. Like, when can we fit in time to work out? You just have to start small and make a commitment to be regular and consistent. Don't make some big lofty goal if you're having a hard time figuring out when to fit it into your week. Just start small and make a commitment to be consistent and to be regular. For me, I'm a big fan of doing a little bit of yoga, doing some like Pilates on YouTube, some dance videos on YouTube, taking a walk, getting on the treadmill for a little bit. When I think about the gyms that I've tried or other type of workout styles that I've tried and I never really stuck with it, I think it's because I felt like, oh, these are things that I have to do to see results and get really fit, rather than these are the things that I like to do that make me feel good and make me feel happier. I find that most weeks I can consistently block out 30 minutes a few days a week to take a walk, either outside or on a treadmill somewhere. that boosts my mood. That makes me happier. I feel good doing that. If I'm having a week where I can't find just 30 minutes out of the week to pour into my body to boost my mood, something is wrong because I'm way too busy then. And being that busy is not productive. And I don't think being busy is productive anyway, but that's a whole other conversation. When I'm consistent with my workouts, I'm in a better mood. I feel more energized during the workday. I'm sleeping better and I'm making more mindful eating choices too. Next up is having a hobby that is not about making money. It is so essential in your self care journey that you have something that you like to do that is not about getting some coin. So much in our life, especially our working life, our work week, is driven by money, is driven by the need to make money, to have money, to invest money, to keep track of money. And I get it. Like, we live in a capitalist society. Everyone knows this. Everything is driven by money. But in our own corner of the world, in our own space, there needs to be something that we do that is purely for enjoyment, purely for the creativity, to learn something, to try something out, or just celebrate the fact that we exist. Have you ever tried something new and you were really excited about it and wanted to tell somebody about it, and they hit you with the, oh, you can make a lot of money doing that, or, oh, you should sell those, you should sell a course about that, you should monetize that. And that really always just hits my spirit, like, but I don't want to do that. Like, it sucks the fun out of it when that money aspect comes in because I just want to try something new. And some people will look at you crazy if you express that you don't want to make money doing something, because who doesn't want to make money in life? One thing that I like to do is to learn how to sketch. I will pull out my sketchbook, look up a lesson on YouTube, and just give it a try. I didn't grow up taking art classes or even having a basic understanding of that kind of stuff, so this has been new for me these past couple of years. It's really creative, it's really fulfilling, I can get really expressive with it. It's just something I do in my downtime, in my own space, that allows me to learn something new. I truly believe that everything that we do does not have to be tied to making money. I think that that mindset can create a lot of misery in the long term. We have side hustles and we have hobbies, and those do not have to overlap. My last self-care tip is to develop your go-to rituals. I don't simply do chores or simply do care tasks. I do the rituals that set me up to feel good while I do the things I need to do to maintain my home and my spirit and my body. So, to have a good journaling session, I might need to take a shower first and do my skincare routine, light a candle, grab a snack, make my matcha, and sit in complete silence so that my senses can be massaged in a way that allow my thoughts to just flourish onto the page. When I wake up in the morning, I don't like to be rushed. I might want to turn on some music or a podcast while I brush my teeth and do my face and my hair and everything so I can feel ready to take on the day. Whether I feel like cooking or not, or I feel like doing laundry or not, I set the vibes up anyway so my mood can be right. I will put a record on or turn on a podcast, pour myself a glass of wine to sip on while I'm chopping vegetables or moving clothes over to the dryer. Taking care of my home and my body through cooking and cleaning should not have to feel like a burden or something awful to get through. Like, I get to have a home. I get to have a space where I can have the food I want to have, wear the clothes I want to wear. I should be able to celebrate that. It should feel good. So I highly suggest having some rituals to do just to make the day easier to get through. Those are my self-care tips for working on work-life balance and having that 9 to 5 life. If you already try any of these or you're interested in trying some, let me know in the comments. And let me know any of your self-care habits that you have that we might not have talked about today. I'm always interested to know what other people do. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Thanks for watching. See you next time.